I'm tired. I technically am physically tired, but I'm just tired of life. Hello, body over sufferers. How is life? How is everything going? Hopefully, you had a better day than I did yesterday, man. Ugh. Oh, man. I'm just tired of just being around people. I'm just tired. I don't know what I'm going to title this. I was thinking about titling it Unappreciated or Underappreciated because I still don't know the difference. And I keep confusing them, but I feel like they're the same thing. Or I was going to get a question, like pose a question, and then try to respond to it. But I forgot what the question was, so I'm just gonna go with the unappreciated, underappreciated thing. So yeah, I'm just fucking tired. I'm really tired. I'm physically, like I just woke up. Here's my schedule. Let me explain the schedule I have. So I go to work at 10:30. And the reason that, and a lot of people say, wow, you go to work very late. Yeah, the reason why I go so late is simply because it's so far away. It's so far away. It's like an hour away. And I told right before I even got the job at the place I'm working at, I told him, like, this is going to take me an hour. And eventually, I mean, previously it was like I think it was like, I previously went at 10 o'clock, but there was so much traffic that he allowed me to like go to work at like 10:30 or some shit like that. So at 9:30 I leave. I finally leave and I drive to work. But I actually wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I have like what is that, like 4 hours? I have like 4 hours. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then I go exercising. And I go exercising to sweat out all the, you know, backed up toxins or things that make me smell bad. I go like bike riding for like 30 minutes and stuff like that, and I try to sweat out as much as I can. And then I come back home, take a shower, um, maybe watch something on YouTube or record a video like I'm doing right now. Then after that, I probably eat food, watch some stuff on YouTube. Then after that, at 9:30, I leave. That's essentially what it is. And man, I just really hate waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to go exercising. And you would think that dieting and exercising to sweat out the odor would eventually make me smell less, but apparently it doesn't because yesterday I actually felt really good. Was I in the elevator with anybody? I'm trying to think. I don't think I was in the elevator with anybody. Um, but I just felt really good. I thought I was cool because I don't think I was eating anything too pungent or anything that's gonna give me a pungent odor. But you know how that is. Throughout the day, I was working, working and stuff. And here's another thing about work. I work, but the stuff I have, with the job I have, sometimes like if you think about like minimum wage jobs, you know, you, if you stand at the counter, you have to just service customers, or if you're in the back of some type of store, you have to, organize certain things, right? You have tasks. Within my job, there's a set amount of tasks that he wants me to get done, and a lot of the stuff is on hold because he hasn't proceeded to inform me or give me some information on how to do these things. So a lot of the tasks I have, I can't even really do because he never set aside time to, go into detail what he wants me to do. So I don't really do anything, to be honest. When I go to work, I don't really do anything at all. All I do is go on the internet and listen to music with YouTube. I just go on the internet and listen to music on YouTube and do web related type stuff since I'm a web developer. But it's not anything that has to do with what they want me to do. It's something I just want to do. I just want to learn. So basically, I don't even really work. I just use this time to learn how to get better at web developing because I just feel like fuck this job. At least I can use this. At least I can use this time to start getting better at web developing. But that's besides the point. The thing that really bothered me yesterday was the fact that I did request some time, or at least walked up to his office to, figure like what, ask him, what do you want me to do? Because I haven't done anything, and it's gonna start to become a point where there's little to nothing I can do, and he's probably gonna start catching on that I'm not really doing shit for the company. But it is what it is, because fuck this job, right? Um, so I walked into his office, and he wanted me to actually finish doing business cards or something like that, because we've been modifying this business card. It's just a fucking simple business card. But he's like, oh yeah, make that font just a little bit bigger. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. And then the next day he's like, I don't really like that size of the font. Can you change it back down? And then the next day, yeah, can you move the font this way? It's like, who gives a shit about the stupid business card? Nobody's that fucking focused on a stupid ass business card. All they need is your name, your phone number, other information to get to you. It's not that serious. But he's just trying to be so meticulous about the business card. Yeah, can you yeah, I don't really like how big it is, and I think this should be bigger, and I think this should be positioned a little bit better. Can you just do that? So that's what he was basically telling me when I went to his office, because he told me previously that we need to do other stuff, but he's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do those other things, but we need to focus on these business cards, because these business cards, they're really important. So I'm like, all right, whatever, So I'm talking to him and stuff, and I leave to do the business cards. Um, but while I left to go into my room, I've heard him spraying air freshener in his room, because I was in there, and I was sort of sweating. I was sort of sweating because his room was fucking high. It felt like it was 80 degrees. It's actually pretty cold chilly. I don't say cold. It's pretty chilly. It's like 50 degrees in Miami at the moment. Um, and I was in his room. It's like 80 fucking degrees or some shit. So I was like slightly sweating, and I wasn't profusely sweating. It was just like slightly sweating on maybe my stomach or something. I don't know. And I leave, and then I hear him spray air freshener, and I already know why he's spraying air freshener while I left. Is because apparently I'm exuding this strong odor, and it's overbearing, and it just covered the whole room, and that shit really fucking pisses me off. It really pisses me off. It pisses me off because, like I was saying earlier, I wake up 5 a.m. just to go exercising. Not because I want to go exercising, it's because I'm trying to sweat out this odor. I eat oatmeal, apples, carrots, and potatoes. Usually just throughout the week. That's the only thing I eat. It's not because that's just the most delicious shit I like to eat. No, I just eat these small foods, or these small foods, because I think this is not really gonna make me smell bad. I really want to eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. I really don't want to exercise every fucking day. But I do these things to try to eliminate the odor, or at least reduce the odor, because I just don't want to. I personally don't want to be a bother to people, and I also don't want to worry about smelling so bad in front of people and shit. But nonetheless, even though I'm doing this regimen, he still sprays he still sprays the room when I leave, which indicates to me that I still smell bad to people. And that it just really makes me it really annoys me, and it just fucking pisses me off, and I'm just fucking tired. I'm just tired of this stupid shit. I'm tired of trying to put in work or sacrifice a lot. At least to me, that's getting up early in the morning, exercising every day, and and removing food out my diet. That's like sacrifice to me. Sacrifice where I'm just like hungry as shit. But I'm like, okay, let me, I have to stick to this regimen because, I don't want to smell bad. But nonetheless, I still smell bad. At least so much to the point that a motherfucker was compelled to spray air freshener once I left the room. And I'm tired. I'm just tired. Today, I try to do something different today. At least early in the morning, I usually go bike riding. I decided to try to lift weights, but I realized I wasn't sweating um, to the same level. In addition to that, it's cold, so you're not going to sweat as much. In addition to that, I was just tired. So I just stopped. I just stopped lifting weights, and I thought to myself, maybe I should go bike riding to try to sweat out, just try to sweat something out. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, and I just did it. So then I just went back inside and took a bath. And the thing is, from my experience, when you don't sweat out your odor early in the morning, you're gonna get even worse reactions. So I'm expecting today to have worse reactions than I did yesterday. If this motherfucker was spraying air freshener when I went into his room or when I left his room, boy oh boy, he's gonna probably spray that shit for for a long period of time because I'm just so unmotivated to I'm unmotivated to continue on. I'm just so I don't give a shit anymore. I care but I don't care. It's weird. It's like I care because I don't want to deal with this. But I don't care because I'm so tired of doing these regimens and not getting any type of results. And people still, you know, people don't know how much sacrifice you're doing to try to reduce it. So you feel unappreciated or underappreciated or whatever you want to call it. And that goes back to the topic. Um, Feeling really unappreciated. And I'm probably going to get worse reactions. In addition to that, talking about like the sacrifices, like I said, diet, exercising when I don't even fucking feel like it, commuting, commuting to the job, like an hour, taking an hour to get there and an hour back. And when you have to commute back at night, I leave at like 6:30. Oh my god, the traffic is so annoying. I was like, it's starting to get to me. I think I've been with this job for like 4 months, 3 to 4 months. It's really starting to get to me. This traffic is starting to get to me so badly. It's like I just can't. I'm just trying to hold it together. I'm not trying to lose it, but I'm slowly losing it. And the thing is, you know, I said I was gonna do an episode about just being trapped. Um, but I do feel trapped. I don't know. Maybe the next episode I'll explain why I'm trapped. But basically, I already probably explained why I'm trapped right here. It's like I can't just find another job like that. And even then, even if I find a job, I get the interview, I'm still gonna smell bad because obviously with the regimen I'm doing, I'm still smelling bad. Also, I take other supplements as well. I probably didn't discuss that. I take other supplements as well. It's not just eating and exercising. I also drink chlorophyll. I get probiotics. I'm taking vitamin B something. Oh yeah, I'm taking this super B vitamin, because I heard like B2 is supposed to help break down enzymes or something or whatever. So I try to use that as well. I should do a video showing all the products I'm using. I think that'd be a good video as opposed to just me talking. But yeah, I'm just stressed, man. I'm stressed. I'm sad. I don't really feel hopeful. I feel like, ugh, I have to do this stupid shit again. I don't know. I don't know how people go through it, man. I mean, I can see how I go through it, but I don't even think the stuff I'm dealing with is comparable to other people. Like, people who, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of a job where you would always have to go through it. Like, people who have to do physical work, physical labor, and which, prompts you, well, not prompts you, makes you sweat more, and you have this condition, like yard work or fixing roofs or construction work. Like people like that, they probably have it so bad. I'm sitting in a comfy chair and stuff, but if I just slightly sweat, people I gotta spray the room. I'm like, what the fuck is this stupid shit? Right? It just makes me sad and mad and feeling unappreciated. I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I feel a little bit better just talking it out. I don't know what it is about these vlogs, but I do feel better after making these vlogs. I feel better, slightly. But just that slight bitterness, that slight feeling of, you know, I don't know, releasing my built up anger and disappointment and sadness, or just releasing it because I'm explaining why I'm sad, I'm explaining why I'm stressed, I'm explaining why I'm pissed off. It makes me feel a lot better. So I don't know, to the viewers or something. I think this is a good way to cope. Just talking it out. I don't know. That's how it makes me feel a little bit better. It would make me feel a lot better if this shit was just fixed and I just woke up one day and it just didn't happen anymore. That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. Yep. I'm gonna smell really bad today. Oh man, I should have. If I was, you know what? I should just go one day and just say fuck it, eat all the food I want to eat. You know, food I'm really craving. I've been craving for a long time. I've been craving ribs and French fries. I was about to say fried rice, even though fried rice is pretty good too. I've been craving ribs, and French fries. One day I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna smell the smell is gonna fill up the room in less than 3 seconds when I finish eating it. But that shit's gonna taste really good. I remember just 2 weeks ago, I was having a bad day too. I was having a bad day, and it was on a Friday. And on that Friday, I was thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna get me a fucking pizza. I haven't eaten Pizza Hut in a long time. So that next day on a Saturday, I got pizza. And that shit tasted so good. I had pizza and I accidentally ordered two side orders of breadsticks. I was like, fuck it, let me eat the breadsticks. And it was good. But the following next week, boy oh boy. Oh man, it was really bad. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Um, but yeah, hopefully I don't know if this. I don't think this helped at all. It doesn't help anybody. I'm just talking about my life. But hopefully your lives are better. I've been talking over 15 minutes. I'm still sad. um, yeah. I guess I'll end it.